everyone. Today I am going to discuss about the new subject digital electronics, which is very much important from your syllabus point of view as well as with your LEET examination point of view, as well as this topic is very much important from your competitive point of view. Every year the question is asked from this subject and you must have a very good knowledge regarding this subject. Today I will overview about what is digital system, what are the topics which covered in this particular subject. So the first topic is what is signal, what are the types of signal and what is the uses of this signal in the field of digital electronics. If we go for the aerospace department, if we go for the sonar, if we go for the medical equipment devices, everywhere the word signal is required. So what the signal is, what is the definition of signal? In a very short, I would like to define you the signal hota kya hai. It's a physical value whose time behavior represents the information to transmit from one location to the another location. For example, in case of electronics or electrical, we can give the example of current transferred from one location to another location. I have used the word of sonar. It stands for sound navigation and ranging, from which we can able to detect the distance of the ship. Apart from it, we also use the word signal in case of aircraft or aerospace engineering. So this all are the very basic definitions of signal. We have the two types of signal that we have to study in this digital electronics subject. The two types of signals are, the first one is analog signal and the second one is, the first one is analog signal and the second one is digital signal. So this are the only two types of signal which we have to study in the system. Before going to digital, everything was analog. What we are using, that all are analog system. Later on, the system has been modified and we got the digital signals. For example, I am speaking right now. It's a human voice. This is the real example of analog system. This is the real example of analog signal. Another one, we measure the temperature, that is also an analog signal. The musical instrument sound comes, that is also the example of analog signals. Now, what are the examples of digital signals? The data stored in the computers are the examples of digital signals. Now, we come to the definition of analog system and digital signal. What is analog system? What is the basic difference between analog system and analog signal and digital signal? What is analog signal? Anything or any information which have a continuous variation, of signal with respect to time is called as analog signal. Once again, I am repeating. What is analog signal? Any signal which have a continuous variation of signal with respect to time is called as analog signal. Now, what is the definition of digital signal? Any signal which contains information in discrete variation with respect to time is called as digital signal. Changes digital के केस में भी हो रहे होंगे और होंगे, but with have a certain values, with have a finite values, with have some discrete values. So this is the definition of digital signal. Analog signal is represented by, sine wave. In case of digital signal, the waves are represented in terms of square waves. The third difference between analog and digital is In case of analog signal, it have continuous range of values. Analog में continuous range of values होते हैं. But in case of digital signal, they have discontinuous range of values. They have continuous range of values. They have continuous range of values. They have discontinuous range of values. Now, I would like to explain with the help of diagram. You all can see on the board as well. In case of analog signal, the diagram is here. Now see, we also can define that with the help of diagram, the signal or the waves in which the amplitude and frequency keeps on changing, that is called as analog signal. We can see in case of digital signal, these are some of the square waves. It means it's are also changing, but after a fixed interval of time. They have changing after a certain interval. Again, it is changing after a certain interval. It means they don't have continuous changes. They have discontinuous changes. That's why it is called as digital signal. So this is the difference between analog signal and digital signal. Again, I would like to explain what is the definition of analog signal. The signal whose are changing continuously, or we can say that which have a signal which have continuous variation of signal with respect to time is called as analog signal. A signal which have the discrete variation of the signal with respect to time is called as digital signal. Now, I would like to come with the examples. What are some examples which we use in analog signal? As I told you earlier as well, the human voice is one of the best example in case of analog signal. In case of analog signal, the human voice is one of the best example of analog signal. Musical instruments sounds, musical instrument, the sound which comes from the musical instruments are also the best example of analog signal. Now, the example of digital signal, optical drives, digital videos, smartphones, these are the examples of digital signals. These are the examples of digital signals. Now, what are the application? We must know the application of each and every topic, because engineering without example, it's not good. So we must know the examples of analog signals where we are using these applications, where we are using this technology. We all are very much aware with the landline phones. Up to सारा का सारा digital smartphones are in the market, but we must know the analog signal examples as well, applications as well. Even now also we are using landline in the offices. So that is the real example of analog signals. Smartphones, that comes under the examples of digital signals. But before going to that, we know the application of analog signals. The first of the application of where we are using analog signals are, the first one is landline phones. The second one is the thermometer. These are the application of analog signal. Again, I am repeating. The first example is landline phone, which are used in house or in the offices. Thermometer, electric fans, volume knob of the radio. तो रेडियो हम चेंज करते हैं, वॉल्यूम नॉब चेंज करते हैं हम उसकी जो. That are the real examples of analog signals. Now, what are the applications of digital signals? We are using digital watch. We are using smartphones. We are using different keyboards, we are using different multi-apps. So these all tablets, these all are the examples of digital signals. So in this chapter, we concluded all about the digital signal and analog signal, and what is digital signal and what is analog signal. Now we will move to the new topic, that is system. What is system and what are the types of system that we have to study in the examinations. From here, the signal, some of the question is asked in your competitive examination or in the LEET examinations, that what are the examples of analog signals and what are the examples of digital signals. So this two type of question can be asked in your examinations, that write one of the applications of analog signal, or you can write one of the applications of digital signals, or it may be given in the form of objective questions, that what are the applications of, some of the view applications will be given over there. There you have to choose the best options, that what are the analog signals and what are the digital signals. So next topic we are going to move over here, what is system and what is digital system and what is analog system. Now we come to move over here, what is system. Now, what is system and what are the types of system that we have to study in this subject, in this topic in your syllabus? Everything in this particular scenario is governed by a system. System hai to hum hai, aap hai. Yeah, everything what is giving some output are bounded with some system. It means, what is the exact definition of system? First, we know what is this system. Hota kya? System hai kya? It is a group of interacting or interrelated elements that act according to a set of rules to have a unified output. कोई भी सिस्टम है वो किसी ना किसी पार्टिकुलर इनपुट को लेकर एक फिक्स्ड आउटपुट दे रहा है. It is bounded by some of the inputs. That is the real example, or we can say that a system hai. Suppose it is a digital system. Suppose it is a digital system and we are giving some digital input and we are giving some digital input and it is producing some of the controlled digital output and it is giving some of the controlled digital output. Means this controlling part is done by this particular digital system. So any of the system which are working with some of set of rules, that is a system. So we come to the types of signal over here. There are two types of signal which we have to study. The first one is analog system and the second one is digital system. Now, what is analog system? An analog system is one having continuous values. Is called as analog system. Example, amplifier, filter, which vary continuously. This all comes under analog systems. And what is digital system? A digital system is something that represent information using digits. The digits what we have to study here is 0 and 1. जो भी चीजें 0 और 1 के फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट हो रही हैं, that all comes under digital system. Each digits represents a small amount of information because each digits come from a small set of choices. For example, computers, smartphones, scanners, digital ticket readers, electronic toys, these all are the examples of digital system. And one of the most important thing that I would like to tell you, that anything or a system is not digital, it means it is a analog. The air traffic control, the space guidance, the digital flip-flops, digital cameras, register, counter, this all comes under digital system. And that we have to study in this all topic, that we all have to study in this topic in details. In the next unit, we have to discuss, we have to study about the number system. What are the number systems which we have to study, right? Then what are the types of number system which we have to study, right? Again, there are 4 types of number system which we have to study in this topic, which is very interesting, and this is very interesting, as well as this topic is very much important also from your examination point of view. Either it is in LEET examination or in the competitive examination. In each of the competitive examination, there is one must question comes from the conversion parts of one number system to the another number system, right? So before going to that, we come to know that what is number system. होता क्या है number system, or what are the different types of the number system? Everything we are covering over here in very details, right? So what is a number system? It is simply a system to represent or express the numbers, or we can say that it is also called the system of numeration. See, computer जो भाषा समझता है, what computer accepts, that is the form number system. It will accept or it will get the information only in the terms of digits or in the terms of number system. That's why we are studying this topic, the number system. Number system, it is simply a set of the number system, right? Or it is simply a system to represent or express the numbers. There are 4 types of number system which we have to study, and their conversion among them that we have to study in this topic. So first of all, we would like the types of number system which what we have to study is, there are 4 types of number system which we have to study. The first one is binary number system. The second one is octal number system. The third one is decimal number system. And the fourth one is hexadecimal number system. Hexadecimal number system. Now, what is the question comes? What is binary number system? What is octal number system? What is decimal number system? And what is hexadecimal number system? So, any number system whose base is 2, that is called as binary number system. Binary means 2, right? The word itself explaining binary. Matlab bi means 2. What does the 2 means? Here in the case of number system, the 2 denotes 0 and 1. Again, I would like to explain what is binary system. Any number system whose base is 2 is called as binary number system. It means any number system whose base is 2 is called as binary number system. Any number system whose base is 8, it is called as octal number system. Any number system whose base is 10, that number system is called as decimal number system. So these are some definitions of the number systems. Any number system whose base is 16, that comes under hexadecimal number system. So again I would like to define you what is number system. Number system होता क्या है? It is simply a system to represent or express the numbers. कंप्यूटर जो भाषा समझता है वो नंबर सिस्टम की भाषा को समझता है, right? So this topic is very important and very interesting as well. In this topic we will learn how the number systems are converted. Means कैसे सर हम बाइनरी को डेक्टल में कर पाएंगे, कैसे हम बाइनरी को डेसिमल में कर पाएंगे, कैसे हम बाइनरी को हेक्साडेसिमल में कन्वर्ट कर पाएंगे। और इस टॉपिक से हर साल एक क्वेश्चन जरूर पूछे जाते हैं। आप एसएससी जेईई का एग्जामिनेशन देंगे या एयरपोर्ट अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया एग्जामिनेशंस देंगे, एसएससी जस्टिस के एग्जाम्स देंगे आप, या जितने भी रेलवे के एग्जामिनेशंस देंगे। दिस टॉपिक इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स स्टूडेंट्स एज वेल एज कंप्यूटर साइंस स्टूडेंट्स। दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक। वन क्वेश्चन is most asked from the number system. So this topic you have to study very carefully there, and I am giving you very detailed explanation over here. What is number system? It is simply a system to represent or express the numbers. There are 4 types of number system: binary number system, octal number system, decimal number system, and hexadecimal number system. So again, I would like to define what is binary system, binary number system. Any number system whose base is 2 is called as binary number system. Any number system whose base is 8 is called as octal number system. Any number system whose base is 10 is called as decimal number system. And any of the number system whose base is 16, that is called as hexadecimal number system. So these are the different 4 types of number system which we have to study in the syllabus. Today just I will show you one of the conversion, how we convert decimal to binary and decimal to octal and decimal to hexadecimal. In my next lecture we will discuss about all of the other conversion. So let us see one by one what is let us see the conversion of the number system. Conversion decimal to binary. Today we will learn decimal to binary number system. Decimal to binary number system. Suppose question comes 1 2 5 the question will come in this format only. Suppose the base is given here 10. You can easily understood if the base is 10, then sir it is a decimal number system. If the base is 2, then it's a binary number system. Then we can easily understand that we have to convert the decimal number system into a binary number system. Now see how we can calculate, how we can do it. It's very interesting, it's very easy as well. All are very much aware of the division, right? सबने division किया in your classes, आपने division और किया है। यहाँ पे भी same, we have to divide only, right? Now see how we divide. If we have to convert the decimal into binary, to whom I have to convert? जिसमें मैं convert करना है, मीन्स हमें binary में convert करना है, तो हम binary का base क्या है? 2 है ना, तो 2 से हम इस particular number को divide करेंगे. Now see, it means 2 को हमें simply बेटा we all have to divide by 2. Now see the division over here. 2 6 it's 12, 0, 2 2 4. The remainder we have to write at the here. Remainder जो part है हम यहाँ पे लिखते चलेंगे, ठीक है? This is very important. Now see, again we have to divide 62 by 2. Here the remainder is 0 because we have to write it very carefully because the remainder जो आ रहा है बेटा यही एक important task है यहाँ पे. So बिल्कुल ध्यान से हमें देखना है कैसे डिवीजन हो रहा है. Again, we have to divide this 2 by 15. The remainder is 1. Again, I have to divide this 2, the 7, the remainder is 1. Again, I have to divide this 6. Again, the remainder is 1. Again, I have to divide this 2 ones are 2. The remainder is 1. Now, we can't divide this 1 with the 2. So, this one is remaining. The last one is remaining is shifted over here. So, this one is MSB. We can say that this one is MSB. The last digit is called as most significant bit. This one is MSB. Now, the remainder which we got over here, we have to take the digits from lower end to the upper end. हमें lower end से लेके upper end तक लेना है. So, we have to take the number from bottom to up. We have to take the digits from bottom to up. It means, what are the digits over here? 1, again 1, again 1. Zero and 1. So, this we got the digits, and this is the binary conversion. The data we got in the form of 0 and 1. So, this is the conversion from decimal to binary. I hope all students are very much clear the conversion from decimal to binary number system. आप क्वेश्चंस आपके पास ऐसा रह सकता है बेटा, क्वेश्चन ना लिखा रहा है कि डेसिमल टू कन्वर्जन, आपके पास सिर्फ लिखा रहा है कन्वर्ट 12510 इज इक्वल टू दिस बाय ओनली बाय सीइंग द बेस ओवर हियर. आप बेस देखकर बेटा समझ जाएंगे कि ये हमारा कन्वर्जन किसको किस में करना है. अगर बेस 2 दिखा रहा है, इसका मतलब हमें डेसिमल में कन्वर्ट करना है. अगर बेस हमारा 8 है तो हमें ऑक्टल में कन्वर्ट करना है, और बेस हमारा 16 रहे तो हमें हेक्साडेसिमल में कन्वर्ट करना है. तो बाय seeing only the base we can easily able to convert. So again we have to convert this same question into decimal number system. We can also do it. यहां पे हमने डिवाइड का काम, डिवीजन का काम किया. Just we have to do the opposite. It means just by multiplying this all, we can get the decimal number system. So we can just go through that also. How is this conversion is done? Now we should move ahead. Now we will see the conversion of decimal to octal. Now we will see the conversion of decimal to octal. Again, I am taking the same example, the conversion of 125 decimal into the octal. Same process we have to do with the students over here also. That we have to convert the decimal to octal. We have to divide it by 8. Same division process we have to do. Charlie's 4 is the remaining. So this is the remaining. 8 ones are 8, 15, 7 is the remainder. Again 1 is left over here. We will shift this one over here. Now we can write in this way that the number is, we can write from up bottom to top, the number we are getting is 174. So this is all about the conversion of decimal to octal. In same way we can do the conversion of decimal to hexadecimal. In case of hexadecimal number system, it is I would explain you 101. This is the example, or this is the number system. This one is the decimal number system. In case of octal, the number system, varies from 0 to 7. This one is about your octal number system. In the case of decimal number system, it goes from 0 to 9. The base is 10. In case of hexadecimal, there is some slight difference. It goes from 0 to 9. Right? But after that 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 comes. That is represented by A. The 11 is represented as B. The 12 is represented as C. The 13 is represented as D. And the 14 is represented as E. And 15 is represented as F. So this is all about the hexadecimal number system. 0 to 9 तो रहेगा ही रहेगा. उसके बाद जो हमारा 10 आएगा, 11 आएगा, 12 आएगा, 13 आएगा, 14 आएगा, 15 आएगा. इट मीन्स 0 to 15 तक का नंबर आएगा हमारे यहाँ पे. बट 0 to 15 आएगा, बट 0 to 9 तो रहेगा हमारा as it is, but after 9, 10 onwards, 10 to 15, it will be converted into A, B, C, D, E and F. So this is all about the number system. We have discussed about the types of number system. There are 4 types of number system which you have to study in the syllabus. We have one of the most important question from this topic in every year. We have a question of conversion from one number system to the another number system. So today it's all about the conversion. In our next lecture we will see the more types of conversions and many more questions I will give you for the practice as well, so that you can practice with your own. Thank you.